All right, all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua.
Double honor to the apostles and the elders. Salutations to you brothers teaching in truth and in sincerity.
This article is from above topsecret.com, and it said it's by earthquakes, and it said there have been very unusual earthquakes happening in some very strange places over the last month. But today I noticed on the USGS map some more very odd place quake. Look at the one in Alabama. New Jersey sure has been getting their share of earthquakes in the last few days. There were also quite a few of odd ones last month. The main thing I noticed during the last month's earthquakes is the arc going across the bottom of the U.S. Besides that, it seems the Caribbean area is being overlooked in the amount of earthquake that have been happening down there off Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands. I looked at the history of the area. 8 years ago, they had an average of 352 quakes a year, which is steadily climbed to over 900 in 2002, which in the last year they have posted as a quantity per year, which is the last year they have posted as a quantity per year. So far, in 1 month's time, they have already had 194 quakes. The average seems to have been around 3.0 magnitude. I lived in the Virgin Islands from the 70s until the 90s, and only once was there an earthquake that was felt. We did not have them often. So what is going on there? Quakes have also been happening in odd places in the world, but also the main thing I am seeing about the quakes, they are getting bigger in magnitude as swarms. All right, I'll bring that up.
2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that is the very same time wherein the highs will begin to visit the world which he made.
Come. So, he did scripture in Ezekiel about being watchman. I think it's 3 and 7. About being watchman. But just like the scripture said, man, you measuring the time diligently, looking at what's going on in the current events, looking at what's going on with nature, because Yahushua never told the disciples exactly when, or he never told the prophets exactly when he was gonna come back, because he didn't know, but he knew through different signs of the time. And we supposed to be measuring that time, see what's going on, and the earthquakes happening more often in strange places, and they getting stronger and stronger. It's about being the watchman. I have made the watchman of 3:17.
Ezekiel 3:17, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word in my mouth and give them warning from me.
Come. So he told the prophet Ezekiel that he made him a watchman over the house of Israel, not over the heathens. Brothers get together, do these current event videos. We watching out for the house of Israel, pertaining to the elect, man. Starting off with that 144,000 and the 1/3. So we on our watch, and we watching by watching current event, news, and nature, man. Go ahead with and this way he said the time was coming closer wherein the Most High will visit the earth.
2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 3. Therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world.
All right, so we seeing the earthquakes more often. We seeing uproars, Venezuela, over there in Europe, the uproars. Even in America, you having certain uproars, even in North Carolina as we speak,
Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Okay, so the Most High always showed his prophet different signs that will be happening during the time when it get closer to the end, man. And with all the earthquakes happening, they're letting us know that it's getting ready for the Most High to come visit the earth, man, through his son Yahushua and the holy angels. You know, so the more earthquakes you seen popping up, the more uproars you seen, that mean that the time getting closer, because it was an earthquake, like the article said, it was an earthquake in Alabama, and over there close to that state line, Alabama, Mississippi, and folks in Mississippi said they felt it a little bit, man.
Precept for you, bro. Matthew 24:7, for nation shall rise against nation.
And what's nation against nation, though? People against people, man. And you seeing the tension brewing up, you know, and especially ever since Colin Kaepernick been protesting about that flag, man. The white folks, they really been offended, man, and that tension rising up, and nationality going against nationality.
And kingdom against kingdom.
All right, so you got all the different kingdoms, you know, Russia going against America, you know, Turkey, China, you know, everybody is getting riled up.
And there should be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places.
Earthquakes in diverse places, and that's really what the main thing the article going to. You know, these places have earthquakes happening in the Caribbean, the Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, you know, in places where they usually not happen, man. And like I said, Yahushua never told the disciples exact date, but he told them what to look out for, you know, in the times of the end, because he knew there's another edification about the reincarnation, because he knew that those disciples will be back. You know, he knew they were going to be back on the earth, and now is the time that they should be looking for those signs, which he told them in Matthew, and which he told Ezra. You know, Ezra is back too. You know, so that's how it's recorded, so we'll know what to look for.
And then you look up that term diverse in that scripture.
Strong's G 2596. Kata.
It's pronounced as kata. Kata. And it means through or throughout. And where's the location? The earth, man. You know.
You know. So like I said, it was just a quick lesson. Go ahead, Doc. Anybody else have a precept?
Hey, Isaiah 42:9. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. Okay, so the Most High, Yahushua, he ain't leave us out here naked, man. Well, we won't be around here just guessing, you know, judging, measuring the time diligently, man. Can I make a point?
Go ahead,
yeah, because the former things, what are the former things? These past captivities. Like we had we were enslaved through the Babylonian Empire, the Median and the Persian Empire, Greece and the Roman and empires, and also America, which is Rome reloaded, so on and so forth. But what are the new things? The chip, and also these earthquakes in diverse places, man, or diverse places, man.
Man.
You know? And
nation rising up against nation, you know, kingdom against kingdom. You know, all these things are coming to pass right before us, man. And that's the reason why the apostle and elders declared this the year of the push, man, because the way that the prophecies been coming to pass, man, and it seems like the more the brothers out here pushing the word, the faster these prophecies is coming back, you know, coming to pass.
Yeah. 2nd Ezra chapter 9 verse 5 and 6. For like as all things, for like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, the end is manifest. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonders and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs.
Break that down.
Right, so what it's saying, like the brother was saying, all these are signs, man. You know, even though there's been earthquakes over the time, man, but going to the article, brother read, these earthquakes done picked up like, hey, they done doubled, man. You know? Then, like his brother was saying, earthquake in Alabama. That earthquake in Mississippi, man, that's unheard of, man. Right. No, we ain't never really heard of no earthquakes, man. But we had like a couple of earthquakes, like I think it was last year, man. You know, it was in the city like right before us. We didn't feel it, but But the people in that, the people like 10 miles from us, they actually felt the earthquake, you know?
Keep going down.
Verse 8, verse 7, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed.
Come. So that's why we out here working now, man. That's why the brother continue work, putting up videos, studying, going out preaching, man. You know, we doing the work, and work and faith come together when you reading the book of James. You know, so we got that faith in Yahushua gonna deliver us from the perils that's coming to pass. So we out here doing the work because of our faith, man. You know, praying, hoping that we will be saved, that we endure to the end. Read 9.
Verse 8, and by faith, well, verse 7 at the bottom again, by faith whereby ye believe shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
Come. So the elect men that's out here preaching and teaching his word, Lord willing, we those sanctified men that were chosen from the beginning, that were with Yahushua when he was actually making everything, man. You know, and he gonna preserve those men from all those perils, man. You know, so we doing the work and just hoping. You know, that church that had you thinking that you gonna be gone in the rapture before all the tribulation come, man. But no, you gonna have to have, if you ain't got that, if you ain't sanctified from the beginning, man, it's a good chance you gonna get killed on this side, man. You know, and have to go through all that.
Yeah, and then another point is no such thing as a rapture, man. It's all about judgment, man. Wow. Esau, that's him putting that shit in that new speak terminology.
And it says, and shall see my salvation in my land. So we gonna see the salvation, man. We gonna see the chariots come while all hell breaking loose, the nukes on the way, and we gonna see we gonna be getting beamed up, and gonna be the elect getting beamed up all around us, man. We gonna see the salvation. We gonna actually see it, man. And that's what brothers out here hoping for, man. You know, and working and striving for, man.
Because what the church knows is the rapture, man. It's the salvation of Israel, man. It's the deliverance. We actually, Lord willing, we those men, but the Lord, through his son, gonna actually deliver his elect, man, out of these troubles, man. But it's gonna be happening. But he gonna deliver his elect, man. He, like the scripture said, we're gonna scarcely be saved, man. You know, Lord willing, man.
Oh yeah, God.
This Acts 2:17. It shall come to pass in the last day, he said the Most High, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. Basically, that's going to an example. My manager, her husband, just had a recent vision this past week, just saying how that he saw troops and he saw tanks and shit like that in the streets. You know, he don't know anything about the Bible because he's into the Muslim shit. Verse 18, and on my servants and on my handmaidens I will pour out in those days of my spirit, and they shall prophesy. I will show wonders in heaven above and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire, vapor and smoke.
Those earthquakes, man, those signs beneath, man.
And then those signs in heaven. You know, every brother out here can testify that they done seen the chariots, man. You know, and brothers done seen the chariots.
Blood moons.
Yeah, numerous times, man.
Eclipses.
I just counted the earthquakes. Been over like 75 to 80 earthquakes this year.
Dang.
Dang.
That's good information.
And they and majority of earthquakes be over 6.0 magnitude, man. You know, them some strong shakes. And like I say that I think Taiwan, you saw the one about the blood river.
Yeah.
Russia.
It's in Russia.
Yeah, man. You know, the same sign he was sending in Egypt, man. He sent them again. You know, and we know where this come from. You know, Esau tried to justify everything through his signs, man. But spiritual man, we know that the signs of the time, man, we measuring the time, and we know it's about time for us to get the hell up out of here, man.
Yeah,
you
right.
know, we steady pushing the name of Yahweh Hashem, Yahushua, proudly and boldly, man. You know, so brothers gotta pay attention, you know, be circumspect, and you can't just read the scripts, you know. reading scripture is the foundation, but you got to be watching the current event. You know, you can almost really pinpoint, you know, exactly where we at in the scripture, man. If you watch these current events closely, you know, and pay attention to everything that's going on, the you know, the vibration that's being pushed out here, cause it's a lot of racial attention, man. Just going back to what I said, like when Colin Kaepernick first started making that protest about the American flag, man, that's Jake saying, man, we tired of this shit, man.
Right.
You know, Jake saying, fuck it, that man got a $94 million contract, man. That man said, fuck it, man, lost all his endorsement. You know, and he's still taking that stand, man. Cause, you know, it's a possibility that brother Mike could be in the elect, man. You know, the Lord, Yahweh, man, he work all type of way, man. Just cause from him kneeling on the knee, now you got other brothers taking the knee in the league.
Yeah, it was kind of like an influencer per se. On Jake, that you know what I'm saying, that probably was conscious about it. And then it was like somebody that was, you know what I'm saying, prominent in society that did it. You know what I'm saying?
He finally kicked the door in and got Jake motivated to just walk through.
Right. That's how Jake is. They want somebody got to kick the door in. Now they kick the door in. Jake coming, especially if it's on some righteous. You know what I'm saying though. And all Jake ain't crazy like that. Like they put that shit on TV. That we all kill motherfuckers, shoot them up. All Jake ain't like that, man.
That's right, man. Because it all boils down to, man, like, hey, Jake, although they have, like, a lot of materialistic shit, but they still slaves, man.
Right.
They still got to abide by do's and don'ts as well, man. You know what I'm saying? But we, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Al-Shai, man, you know, hey, we give no fuck, man. You know, our allegiance to Yahweh. Why y'all was shot, but like the brother say, man, hey, just because he's a mighty man doesn't mean he's not gonna be waking up. You know, he could be the elect, man.
Right.
You know,
Cause the scriptures say not many mighty are called, so not many of them are called, but that don't mean some of them not gonna be called. Got a precept.
Not any.
Right. This is Sirach chapter 13, verse 23. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he and look what he said.
Why? Because basically his springboard or his support is wealth, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to get to his level. So when a person like Jay-Z will say something, he'll have an influx of followers, not because he's the smartest, man, it's because of his abundance, man.
Right.
Influence.
His influence, man.
You know, and the Most High, like I say, Yahweh Shem Yahweh, or use their brother just to get the ball. You know, brothers been out here pushing the word. You know, you got brothers been doing it 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years, you know, but the Most High will speed that thing up and use somebody with some status and get a mass following, man. It's trying to see, just to even see, like, man, because really what it's coming down to, Jake ain't just blaming that one police officer, man. He getting to the point where he blaming this system, man.
And if I could just add on to what the brother's saying, but basically it's all about the basis of men. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why Yahweh Shem Ashai don't magnify those people with influence. Why? Because he likes to show his power through the small, man, through the weak, man.
They extol it to the clouds.
Yeah, they value what that man is saying, man, because why? They're trying to get in his status, man.
But if the poor men speak, they say, what fellow is this?
Beginning with Apostle Tahar, man. You know, basically, if he had abundant of wealth or Mercedes pulling up or in suit and ties, hey, thousands of people be out there, man. Millions, man. Go ahead.
And if he stumbled, they would help to overthrow him.
Right. Any fault, any mistake, man, you know, basically, see, I told you he was a man of the Lord, so on and so forth. But hey, what the scripture says, man, hey, you got to be humble and meek, man, you know. I got a quick one too, bro. This is for you. Ezekiel 33:33, and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet had been among them.
Because a lot of people, you know, especially when I was holding the sign last week, what I experienced is just looking into those vehicles, man. people try to make it their business not to even look over them, man.
Right.
You know, they like the scriptures say, man, it's stiff-necked people. They neck really stiff, man. They ain't even want to look over there. I seen them take a quick glance and then they'll straighten up, you know, because they